This is a throwdown, a showdown. Hell no, I can't slow down. It's gonna go.
Okay, party people in the house.
May I have your attention, please?
In a moment, the beat will be played in many parts.
This is the Come Up Show where that feel good music lives. Real, recognized, real. It's your boy Cheddar. We're here at the Station Park Hotel. My man Maestro. What's good, man? How you doing?
Good, man. Good to be back in London. You know what I'm saying?
Straight out the basement, 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 straight out the basement. Here comes another funky fresh break from a pop's crate. So bob your head while the conductor takes the groove to a new dimension. Pay attention to my hip hop invention. A lot of rappers today are so phony.
Let's talk about London. What is it about London? You're here over so often. What do you like about London?
Brings me back to the good old days when we first started touring, man. It was like, I saw my boy DRK who used to dance for me, man. We just had good memories. It's like one of those spots that when we first started out, you know what I mean? We didn't know too much about hip-hop outside Toronto, outside our area. And this is one of the spots. I wasn't too far from Toronto, but far enough that it was like, okay, it's different city, and we were always well received, so it's always good to come back.
You have a book coming out called Stick to Your Vision. Why don't you tell me about this book, man?
Man, my man Chuck D from Public Enemy, he wrote the foreword for me, and I feel real good about it, man. You know, it's like 272 pages. It took a while to do, but basically a lot of people have been telling me throughout the last 20 years of my life that I've inspired them to one capacity or the other through music, through words, through, you know, just, you know, being honest about, you know, my trials and tribulations, trying to come up, you know what I'm saying, and falling down and getting back up, and enough respect to my man Drake for the testimonial, Adam Rodriguez from Miami CSI, Estero, George Tromolopoulos from The Hour, Justin Bua the painter. He gave me a fly little testimonial too, you know what I'm saying? So it's been real cool, man. Real cool.
Like you're talking about all these people who are somehow related in the music industry. So is it something to an MC coming up, or is it just to a kid that can just grab it in library? Like, tell me how this book is positioned.
Stick to Your Vision is universally applicable. You know what I'm saying? That's for anybody. You know, you gotta realize that it came from my song Stick to Your Vision initially, which I had I sampled Burton Cummings and Randy Bachman, you know what I'm saying, from the Guess Who. And those words just meant a lot to a lot of people. So regardless of your ethnic, you know, like where you come from, your ethnicity, your you know, where you are professionally in life, what you're trying to do, where you're trying to go, stick to your vision means that's it. Stick to your vision. Nobody wants to see you be more successful. You want to see yourself.
We had an interview last year at Call the Office, and you taught me something about being humble and having your ego in check. And you were saying that what you taught me is that, because I asked you the question, is like, how come some people are so naturally humble and they have accomplished a lot, but they're so naturally humble, and some people, you know, they still have accomplished a lot, but their ego is exploding.
Insecure, understand what I'm saying? The insecure, you know what I'm saying? That's insecurity, man, because when you really got it and you feel you got nothing to prove, you got nothing to prove. Trust me, ego is something, and, you know, something I always got to put in check, always, man. It's something you always got to check, because especially being involved in my genre of music as an MC, we're supposed to be nice. Like, you hear me spit. I'm trying to knock everybody's head off when I spit. I'm trying to murder cats when I spit. You see what I'm saying? That's just MCing, you know what I mean? I don't know how to like try to be second best. When I spit, I'm trying to murder. That's hip hop. You see?
But y'all don't hear me though, really though. When will you learn? You wanna be Papa Stroke? You gotta wait your turn. Sit back and listen to the story how I came on the set. The college dropout, way before Kanye West. In 87, mama cried, her heart was torn. In 89, mama look now, a star is born. I didn't open doors, fuck that. I punched down walls. How many rappers from Toronto you know shut down malls? Touring Public Enemy, they motivated us blacks. I bought the record, nearly died, I saw my name on the back. Then in 1999, someone stacking the crates. Teamed up with main source for more atoms to break. I did quantum leaps, I stomped the streets. In 92, I hit the boogie down Bronx for beats. Showbiz told me, yo, I got a plan for you, West. He liked my style, plus he knew I was a fan of finesse. But one thing is gonna stay up in my heart forever. I seen Tupac and Biggie Smalls perform together. I seen Tupac and Biggie doing songs together. Who would have thought that death would change his art form forever?
When cats are battling, B-boys are battling, that's hip hop, son. You feel me? It's all good, man. It's just that, you know, you gotta realize You know, there's more to it than just that. You feel me? So, I mean, that's how I look at things right now. And another thing, too, a lot of people have called me the godfather of Canadian hip-hop or the grandfather of Canadian hip-hop or whatever like this. But this is something I always want to say. To me, I'm a student of hip-hop because not just American artists, but I study Socrates. You know what I'm saying? I study him. You know what I'm saying? I study Chaos. I study Drake. I study his style, you know, Cardinal, Chaos, whatever, you know, Kanon, you name it, JD Era, Mayhem Moriarty, you name it. I study Ghetto Concept. I'm a student, understand what I'm saying? And I don't mind saying that because everybody I just mentioned, they all study my shit too. You see what I'm saying? Because they students. That's hip-hop, understand what I'm saying? Where we all learn it, and to be able to admit that is humbling yourself enough to know that, yeah, I might be older than all those cats, but at the same time, I'm watching them too. And I don't feel bad saying that because, yo, they grew up watching me too. You see what I'm saying? So steel sharpen steel, men sharpen men, MC sharpen MCs, man. And I'm proud to see cats evolve to the next level, man. Coming out of Canada, we're respond.
I want to say thank you very much, Stro, for you know, not only giving me a great interview, but like actually teaching me as an interviewer. And I know that people out there are learning also as well. So, you know what I mean? This is how we do it on the Come Up Show, where that feel-good music lives. Real, recognized, real.
But the voice kept saying, son, stick to your vision. Keep the composition. Seen a lot of shame in the game. Seen a lot of pain with the fame. Seen a lot of highs and lows, but that's just the way life goes. See my name written in lights. I've seen a lot of things in my life. Seen a lot of highs and lows, but that's just the way life goes. Yo, I grab the microphone like a priest does a rosary. Jehovah be shining when clouds are